Hello and welcome back to Joe's Knows NFL episode 12. Today, got a full panel here and a new one. Will Kukowski, Dom Rafina, Rich Zangar, and the new guy, John Palermo, with me, Jack Kemler. We're going to be going over. So today we're going to be going over our Week 10 game picks, and then we're going to go doing random questions on a wheel. Then we're going to finish off with a wavelength. But let's get into our rapid fire game picks with the win percentages currently. Matt is first. He's at 78. He's not here today, but second is Richie, 64. Dama Willer at 57, and me, I'm last place with the 56. That's also without chalk, so don't know how that looks. But we'll start it off. Right now, Thursday Night Football is playing, so we can't pick on that game. But we're going to do the Germany game, I believe it is, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. 4-5 Colts playing the 2-7 Patriots.
Yeah, and Jack, the NFL knows how to get it done. I mean, prime time game early in Sunday morning. This game will have every American on the couch. In this close matchup, though, I'm going to take the Colts in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Will. I mean, there's not much to say here. I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Colts in a gritty game.
Yeah, the Patriots are just terrible. Colts.
Yeah, I don't like how the Patriots have been playing recently. I'm going to be taking the Colts as well. Moving on to the 5-3 Browns, traveling to their in-division 7-2 Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I really like this Ravens team. They're really good, and what they've been doing has just been so impressive. Defensively, they don't have superstars, but they've just played so well. I know this Browns defense is good. I don't like what Deshaun Watson's done. Quarterback, I don't think they have what it takes to beat this Ravens team.
You know, in this division, it's usually whoever's home most likely wins. So, I'm just going to go with the Ravens here. And, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, I'm going to go with the Ravens. Deshaun Watson has not been playing good lately, and I mean the Ravens' defense has been really, really good, and obviously Lamar Jackson in that run game has been also very phenomenal.
I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Ravens are going to win.
Yeah, I like how Lamar's playing, looking for that MVP number 2 in his career. I'm going to be taking the Ravens here, beating the Browns. Moving on to 4-4 Texans, traveling to Cincinnati. Cincinnati looking very good. The 5-3 Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, C.J. Stroud had a really good game, but I'm still not impressed by the rest of the offense. I still think the run game is yet to even be anything in this Texas offense, and I think that the Bengals have tapped into all parts of their offense. I think Joe Burrow is all gears ahead, and I think this Bengals offense is taking off. I know Texas is coming off a big game, but I don't think a lot of teams can stop the Cincinnati Bengals right now. And I know Jock's Super Bowl favorites. I know they're really going to be a tough matchup for a lot of teams, but not for the Bengals here.
Yeah, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase both might not play, but I think I'm still going to go with the Bengals. I mean, Stroud's been playing great, don't get me wrong, but Bengals at home, give me the Bengals.
Yeah, like Dom said, Chase and Higgins might not play. I still am going to take the Bengals. They've been very hot lately, and Joe Burrow's been looking good.
This is where I'm going to disagree with all of you guys. I think it's not Bryce Young. I think C.J. Stroud walks into Cincinnati and he continues his dominance and beats the Bengals.
Yeah, without Chase and Higgins, it's going to be very hard, but I'll be taking the Bengals here as well at home. Moving on to the very team that's not looking good recently, 3-game losing streak for the 49ers, and they're versus the 6-2 Jaguars.
Yeah, and this team really just comes down to if the Jaguars can stop this 49ers pass rush. And I say the Jaguars, I say the Jaguars instead of the Jaguars O-line because I think this game is out of the Jaguars O-line hands. We know that they aren't going to be able to just stop the pass rush coming from the 49ers. So what is the scheme going to be able to do? What is Trevor Lawrence going to be able to do? Getting the ball to his hands. Is he going to be able to do it? I don't think so. I know he's been an elite quarterback. I just don't think that he is good enough to take down this 49ers defense. And I don't think the Jaguars can stop anything right now.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Will. I think the 49ers defense is going to overpower this Jags offense that has been hot recently, giving the Niners.
Yeah, I'm also going to agree with Dom and Will. I think that the 49ers are going to win. Obviously, they've struggled as of late, but this Jacksonville defense has not been great. I do think that the 49ers defense is going to stop Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 49ers. They're coming off bye week, and I think it's going to be a close game, but I just think the 49ers are going to ultimately win.
Yeah, Purdy has not looked good these past 3 games, but I expect them to bounce back and have a good one in Jacksonville. Moving on to the 5-4 Saints, going to those 5-4 Vikings.
Yeah, and this is a game where, this is where, last year Baker Mayfield went over to the Rams and had a miraculous Thursday night game. Josh Dobbs does the same thing. What does Baker do the next game against a team with an established defense? I think he threw for like 100 yards. It was like one of the worst football games I ever watched. This Josh Dobbs story is great, and he's actually a little bit better than Baker Mayfield is, but this Saints defense is a little bit better than everybody's talking about. They have a really, really good secondary and a very underrated pass rush. Give me the Saints in this one.
I've been with this team since day one. I mean, since they were 1-4, this is a playoff team right here. I believe they're going to make a run. Josh Dobbs, great game. He didn't even get a snap in practice, and a game-winning drive, and he's balling out. I mean, this team is just going to keep balling out without the best wide receiver in the NFL. He's going to come back. It's just looking amazing. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with the Vikings. Obviously, we saw some Josh Dobbs magic last week. I believe Justin Jefferson is practicing, so he might be back this week, and I think that's the deciding factor. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
I think if we watch football, that we know that we can never trust the New Orleans Saints with anything. So I think it's just the Vikings. I can't trust the Saints. They're not good. Derek Carr isn't good. Their defense isn't that good. I don't know. Just the Vikings. Vikings are going to win.
Yeah, I really like Josh Dobbs, and you give him a whole nother week to learn that offense through Kevin O'Connell. I'll be taking the Vikings here as well. And then the 3-5 Packers going to Acrisure Stadium versus those 5-3 Steelers.
Yeah, the Packers have just been really bad this year. I'm going to take the Steelers.
Yeah, we all know who I'm going to take here. I don't really even need to say anything, but again, the Steelers defense is elite, and I don't think Jordan Love is going to be able to handle it. So give me the Steelers.
Yeah, as much as I want to pick the Packers, I just can't. I'll take the Steelers at home.
I think it's just the Steelers are going to win. I mean, I don't think Jordan Love, as Dom said, is going to be able to handle the defense and the pass rush of the Steelers. So the Steelers.
Yeah, basically what everybody else said. I like that. Steelers pass rush. I'll be taking the Steelers here at home as well. Moving on to the 3-5 Titans going to Tampa Bay versus the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I said this before, Jack. The Buccaneers are a bad team. I really like Will Levis. I think he could turn around this Tennessee team, not as in like turn around a playoff team, but make him a watchable football organization. I think he's a quarterback for their future, and I think he's got what it takes to take down this awful Tampa Bay Buccaneers team.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Will. That secondary looked absolutely horrible against the Texans last week, and I think Will Levis could just destroy that secondary even more. So give me the Titans.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with the Titans here.
Yeah, I think the Titans are going to win. The Buccaneers are just not very good.
Yeah, I like Will Levis. How he's playing currently, so I'm going to be taking the Titans as well. 4-5 Falcons versus Kyler Murray's first start for the Cardinals.
Yeah, this is an upset. This is an upset painted for you. If you don't see this upset coming, then you just don't watch sports at all. The 4th hardest strength of schedule so far throughout the season for the Cardinals, the 31st hardest for the Falcons. This is a game where the stats don't tell the story. Kyler Murray is coming back. Arizona is a team that has been rallying around the football, has been playing very good football, and only has one win to show for it. With Kyler Murray come back, they're going to just smoke this Falcons team.
Yeah, I'm going to completely disagree.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right.
No chance.
I mean, you could say whatever you want. Arthur Smith hasn't been tested at all. He's a bad coach. He doesn't know what he's doing.
The Cardinals are a 1-8 team.
It doesn't matter. Look at who the Cardinals have played. The Cardinals have played the Seahawks, the 49ers. I mean,
see
they're
where you're
running
coming from
against
here.
the league's best teams, and they've gone against all of them. It's like not like they're getting blown out in all the games. It's a competitive game in a lot of the Falcons games. Sorry, Cardinals games, and now they're returning their starting quarterback, who they drafted first overall to lead their dynasty, and now he's back. And it's not like he's coming back like he's never played football before. He was an elite quarterback when he's playing, and he probably will be when he returns.
I see where you're coming from, 100%. I'm still going to take the Falcons, though. I think, tough loss to the Vikings. Obviously, they're just a great team. So, it is what it is. But, the Taylor Heineke, I believe this horrible Arizona Cardinals defense, he will pick apart. And with Drake London back, yeah, give me the Falcons.
Yeah, I actually do think that the Cardinals are going to win this game.
Why?
I mean, they're a little bit healthier. Kyler Murray's coming back. It's just a story of him tearing his ACL last year, and it's just him coming back. It's same thing with Rodgers. Unfortunately, he got hurt though. But yeah, give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys don't know who Kyler Murray is. I mean, could we just go back to the fact that he remember that whole speech he gave about how he just he's just a winner. I mean, he's not
No.
going to come back from a whole year and a half ACL tear and recovery and just blow it to the Falcons in a really big game for the Falcons, who could maybe win the division. He's going to come. He's going to come back. He's going to win the game at home, and he's going to turn this Cardinals future around, and he's going to win the playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut the playoffs part, but
I terribly disagree with that. That is bad.
Playoffs is not happening.
He's gonna give them one more win, and they're gonna be 2-8. Yeah, Bijan Robinson's gonna run all over this terrible Cardinals defense. Give me the
on his 2 carries.
Yeah, look, and Dom said Drake London's coming back, but it honestly doesn't matter because Arthur Smith won't use him. I mean, they've drafted Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, and Drake London the past 3 years, and they don't get utilized at all through this Arthur Smith offense. And look, I don't know why people are forgetting why Kyler is actually a good quarterback.
He's
Between his rookie season and up to 2021, of course, last year he got the ACL tear. He was a top 10 statistically quarterback. You look at the stats, he was. So I don't know why people are forgetting about Kyler. I think he's actually a very good quarterback. And Arthur Smith is an absolute joke with the Falcons. So I'm taking
Arthur Smith shaved his mustache. You know what that means.
Arthur Smith's son is a better coach than him.
Yeah. Yeah, moving on to the 6-2 Detroit Lions, going to the Chargers.
I'm gonna sound a little repetitive, but we're getting to the point of the season where you gotta start looking at who played who. And this Chargers team has had a really rampant schedule. I mean, they just went against one of the best defenses in Monday Night Football. They played the Chiefs. They've played. They played some of the league's hardest teams, and yes, so have the Detroit Lions. But I'm going to lean the Chargers here. Their offense looked good enough against one of the best defenses in the league, and I think Justin Herbert is still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. At home, I think the Chargers can get this done.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you here, Will. I'm taking the Lions. This Chargers defense played great against the Jets, but again, that's Zach Wilson. I think this is a much better offense, and they're going to get it done.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers at home.
I think it's going to be the Lions, but I think the Chargers will give the Lions a run for their money.
Yeah, Herbert had his worst passer rating in his career against the Jets last week, and that's not one thing I like. So I'm taking the Lions here, going to LA. Moving on to the 2-7 Giants versus the 5-3 Cowboys.
So it's a game that, when I look at, I really see. Yeah, I'm going to take the Cowboys here.
Yeah, there's nothing to say here. Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, call the police. This is gonna be a murder. Give me the Cowboys big.
Just move on. It's gonna be the Cowboys.
Yeah, easy, clean sweep right there. Now moving on to the 4-5 Commanders versus 5-3 Seahawks.
Yeah, this is an underrated blowout. I think the Seahawks are going to smoke the Commanders.
Yeah, I completely agree as well.
Yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think Ron Rivera is a terrible coach, and you can't ever trust the Commanders at all. Give me the Seahawks.
And I'm also taking the Seahawks here. Another clean sweep. Sunday Night Football, Jets come after a really bad loss, and then 4-5 Raiders coming off their best loss.
This is a boring game.
Really?
I mean, the Jets are gonna win this, like inevitably. I don't care if it's in Las Vegas. The Jets just win these types of games because they're such a boring football team. But I mean, this is not going to be on my TV.
Yeah, I disagree with you here. Give me the Raiders. New head coach, smoking cigars in the locker room after the game. I just love the energy, and
No, we don't condone the
they're gonna.
energy. We don't
I think
condone the
they're gonna.
energy.
I think they're gonna keep. I think they're gonna keep that same energy. Give me the Raiders.
But we don't condone it.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from. That's an absolute abysmal take. Give me the Jets.
Yeah, I think it's the Jets are going to win. I think they're going to give the new Raiders interim head coach a welcome to the league type game where the defense just absolutely balls out against the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, Will talked about before with I can't remember what quarterback came in last year, but Jeff Saturday came in last year for the Colts and won his first game, and then after that got blown out. I think the same thing is going to happen here with the Jets being the Raiders, moving on to Monday Night Football. The 3-5 Broncos going to 5-4 Buffalo Bills.
I mean, what hurt do I get if I say that the Denver Broncos win this game? I know we're. I mean, the only thing that's really, really preventing me from saying it is that the fact it's in Buffalo. I mean, Russell Wilson is still week after week playing like a top 5 quarterback, and it's scary. I mean, when are people going to realize that this Bills defense is atrocious? I mean, it's a bad defense. I think that if Sean Payton catches a right Denver Broncos at the right time, they could take down the Bills here. But since it's in Buffalo, I'm going to take the Bills.
Yeah, Broncos country, let's ride. I mean, Josh Allen is not a good quarterback. I think he's very overrated. Throws too many interceptions. I think Russ is hot, and he's gonna stay hot. So give me the Broncos.
Yeah, as much as I want to pick the Broncos, I really just can't. Give me Buffalo.
Yeah, I can't pick the Broncos either, even though it's killing me because I think it could happen. I don't think Josh Allen's a bad quarterback at all, by the way, but I do think the Bills are going to win.
I'll do it. I'll take the Broncos here.
Yeah, I'm going
to against Buffalo.
I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to take Denver here. It really is a game where Josh Allen throws 2 picks and Russ just does this thing. I mean, the Denver offense is what they wanted the offense to be 2 years ago. It's starting to come together, so it's not.
Their defense is trash. Josh Allen's gonna light that up.
Pat Surtain 2 picks.
All right, yeah. So moving on to our next segment, we're gonna be doing different type of questions on the wheel. It's for every team. We'll go around twice. Will can get the first question come up here on the wheel. Move it just a little faster. Oh, this is about Dom's team. Steelers are pretenders or contenders? 5-3 currently.
Is this an opinion?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, well, they're contenders. I mean, I think this is a team where their offense is a pretenders, and they're gonna keep on being pretenders. But I think their defense is really it has what it takes to do it. But just on a side note, their cornerback, I forgot his name, and I don't even feel like remembering it. He's horrible. The guy they drafted, Joey Porter Jr. is a bum.
What?
That's just ridiculous.
That is bad. That is terrible.
Let's just move on.
That is terrible.
All right, Dom, this is yours. Do the Rams have any shot at a playoff spot?
I mean, not at all. I don't even know why it's even on the board. They're just not good. Even with Puka having a great year, it's not happening.
You shout out Guac to that last question.
All right, we're just talking about the Bills. Is this the end of the Bills' run, Ricky?
I think it is actually. Over the years, I think their Super Bowl window is slowly closing. I think this year is officially going to close. I think a couple of their key pieces are going into a contract year, and they cannot make a stop.
Yeah, that Bills team has looked scary basically this year. And for this one, Is this it for Jordan Love in his Packers uniform?
I
Last year.
don't think so. I think he still has some time. I wouldn't rush on Jordan Love yet.
I have a question. Whoa. Slow it down, Mr. Kemba. I have a question.
All right.
Have you ever just taken a time to think to yourself how poorly constructed the Green Bay offense is? I mean, they have two running backs that don't fit together at all. They have Aaron Jones, who can't run the football at all, and then I don't even know the other guy's name is anymore, but he can't run the football at all. But he's a bum. They
AJ
have
Dillon?
a horrible receiving core. They have no offensive line, and they stick Jordan Love in there and expect him to be Aaron Rodgers. I think that it's it for their GM or whoever built the offense.
I think the offensive coordinator is bad. They got to switch up their offense.
I think it's not Jordan Love's fault. That's all I have to say.
I agree.
All right, this one's my question. Can Dobbs make magic lead the Vikings to the playoffs? I honestly think it can. I mean, the NFC looks very weak right now. Not a lot of teams are fighting for that last wildcard spot. Of course, we know it's either going to be Seahawks or 49ers. Going to get one of them, and then Cowboys getting one of them. So I think right now I'm going to take the Vikings to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop in here real quick before you spin that wheel. This team is 100% making the playoffs. I mean, this is just a great team. They've been, I think, 4 wins in a row like that without the best wide receiver in the NFL. I think we're just forgetting that. Josh Dobbs, once he gets some team chemistry, I think they're going to light it up. I think they're going to make a run in the playoffs, not just make the playoffs. So yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't want to debate. I don't want to debate this because I feel like this could come back to bite me because I feel like their offense has that potential to spring. But at the same time, I feel like, when you're running the playoffs, you're going to run into teams that are just going to just continuously tear on their offense. My question is, can Josh Dobbs in the playoffs get it done 6 times? Can he score 30 points if he needs to? I don't think Josh Dobbs can score 35 points, especially against a top 10 defense.
He just scored, 31 points against a top 5 ranked passing defense. Without even getting a snap from his center, without even knowing any of their names. So I think he could definitely do it once he gets some practice reps in.
I don't know.
All right, this one's was Will question. Gonna the Texans make some noise in the wild card?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is just a bad question for whoever wrote this. No offense, but I mean, the Texans are not really a team that should be talked about. It's kind of abysmal that the Colts aren't even thrown around. If anything, they're a more solidified team than the Texans. They're a one-man crew, and he had a lucky game.
I think that's a good question, honestly.
Another question.
All right, this is for Dom. What should the Giants do with Daniel Jones?
I mean, they should just get rid of him. I mean, this is the worst team I've ever seen in my life. He just tore his ACL. I mean, they're paying him way too much money. I wouldn't even give him $500. I mean, this team is absolutely terrible. Get rid of Saquon. Start your rebuild. I feel bad for Saquon. He's top 5 running back in the league when he's healthy, and he's getting killed out there, and it's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it's a bad organization. They did it wrong from every point of what they tried to do. And I think at this point they just have to get rid of Daniel Jones and start fresh. They have to get rid of almost everybody. It stinks that it happened after the trade deadline, so they're just gonna have to wait. But they better not win another game.
Yeah, it feels like they're going to be tanking for Caleb Williams or maybe Drake May. See how that top 5 works out in the NFL draft. This one, Looks like the Saints are going to win the NFC South. Can the Saints make any noise in the playoffs, Ricky?
I really don't think so. Even if Saints win the division, they're most likely going to get the 4 seed, and that means they're either going to play probably Dallas or Philly. And I don't think that they have a shot against any of those teams. And even if they're like a wild card team, I still think that like the Niners, the Seahawks, like even like I think the Vikings are a better team than them right now.
Yeah, right now the Saints do not. They look good, but haven't versed the greatest competition in that schedule currently. This one's for John. Does Belichick need to go?
I don't think so. I just think they need to. I think they need to go back to the drawing board and just strip the entire team down, get rid of Mac Jones, and just honestly pick someone good in the draft because they need it. They need someone good. They got no playmakers. Their defense isn't really that good.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
right
roster
now,
problem for sure. It definitely is a roster problem.
All right, so for the last question before I get into the wavelength, and I like this question for me, is Arthur Smith the worst coach in the league currently? I mean, I think there's some bad coaches, so I'm not going to put him at the fully worst, but he's bottom 5 in my opinion. You just have so much talent on your team, and you're giving carries to Tyler Algier and Cordell Patterson. You're giving receptions to Jonnu Smith. I just don't think there's a world where you're not a bottom 5 coach.
I think there's definitely a case where he is the worst coach in the league. I mean, I believe in the red zone or inside the 10, Tyler Algier has 10 carries and Bijan has 2. I mean, we've seen what Bijan can do when he gets the ball. I mean, he's making like one-handed catches. I mean, he's juking out defenders left and right. I mean, we've seen Kyle Pitts. I mean, they don't give him the ball ever. If they gave him the ball, they'd be a much better team. Because of that, they're not.
Yeah, I think Arthur Smith didn't get a lot of hate for like the first few weeks around Bijan because everybody kind of just figured like maybe like we're not as smart as him and he's doing something that we don't know. But I feel like it's just kind of pathetic and just plain out simple that he just like it's just the game plan that he's doing is trying to be creative and isn't working. It is not much more you can say than just get the guys involved. It's like he doesn't want to. There's a whole idea behind they're trying to save Bijan for the playoffs, but this team has no chance for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. But now we're going to move on to our wavelength. We're going to have 2 teams for it. Richie and Dom are one of them, and then Will and John are the other. If you know wavelength, it's a 1 to 100 meter. We're going to give you a category. Say it's like offensive line, and then you say the Jets, and then they're probably 10. And that's how you would rate them. So they're going to be going back and forth. Who do you guys want to start as the person who says the number?
Rich, what do you think?
I'll start with it.
I'll start too. People on the top will start.
All right, John and Rich, don't look, so I can show them their number.
Palermo's staring, bro.
All right, all right, this is Dom.
Okay.
Bro, are you?
Just remember that.
Oh my god, bro.
And then Will. All right, you guys can come back.
Go, Rich. Let's go.
I'm nervous.
All right, we'll do Richie and Dom first. Well, it's both, but you guys do your answer first. Current QB. We'll start off easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take.
Hold on. Sorry, Dom. You cut out. Can you say it again?
Patrick Mahomes.
99.
Okay, 99.
Okay.
Final answer.
Well, we still have 2 more categories.
Yeah, we're still going.
We're going 3 rounds.
Gardner
Just sort that
Minshew.
up.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew.
28.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 99 and 28 for the both teams. Moving on to the second category, we're going to do fans, the fan base.
Fan base. All right.
Will, you starting this? Yeah, Will, you can start this one off.
Oh, this is a rough one, isn't it? So I'm trying to think of a good one here. Let me go with the Lions.
87.
Oh, God.
So
Yeah,
like for these fan bases,
don't make your reactions. Come on.
for these fan bases,
I
are you
know,
thinking like
but I mean,
if they're like loud or not, or like if they're like good fans, like
What do you mean? The Lions are a hype fan base.
All
They're
together,
happy
Dom.
fans.
Hype,
All together.
loyal.
I'm gonna take an Eagles fan base. Where you at right now?
Richie.
Richie's got to ponder and think. Shout out.
all right,
Mr.
player.
Steve.
Mo,
Well, I gotta
we
get
got
my
like-
guess. Oh, okay.
Let him ponder and think.
I'm still at like the 99, but I'm gonna say like 97 because I don't think that you're gonna put like 100 on there.
All right. And for the last category, we're gonna do linebackers. Any current or
Linebackers?
if you want to do past, but yeah.
Yeah, I can start this one off. I'm gonna take Fred Warner.
All right.
Oh, God.
I'm at 98 right now.
98. Okay.
Get, that's
Willie K. Come on. Man.
Give me what player? What team do you follow?
I'm a Steelers fan.
Oh, you are a Steelers fan. Give me Cole Holcomb.
Whatever number I'm about to pick is about to be terribly wrong, and I just know it.
I'm going to put 28 to 87.
28 to 87?
That's what you were. That's where we were.
I'll just go with like 65.
65.
Is he that good?
Rich what's your final answer, Rich?
He's not bad.
98.
All right.
What was it?
98.
I mean, we got to do a rerun of that. That can't be fair. What 98's a number? I mean, how is that fair?
I don't
right?
understand why you're mad about me giving the Lions an 87.
Is that right?
It's on me, dude. I just.
Yeah.
What's
So Rich and Don, your number was
the number
98.
38. That's the hardest
There we go.
number to work with in ever.
Yeah.
I can't
That
even.
was-
versus
that was-
98.
I guess I'll just go with a my bad on that one.
No, I'm blaming it on Jack.
It's fine. You can blame it on me. I mean,
that's like first ever perfect score. I mean, that was just beautiful.
So it's 27-0. Richie and Dom are winning. It's going to be a huge comeback coming in.
I mean, they're playing mini golf. I'm playing a 36 hole round. I mean, this isn't fair.
All right, Will and Dom, we can turn around, or it's not lucky. Whatever one you want to do. Okay. This is yours, Richie.
All right.
Probably
And then, this is yours, John. All right, we're good.
All right, let's roll.
We'll start it off again with the current players. We'll do the current running backs.
Rich, you want to go first?
Yeah.
In honor of you winning.
You can't let your bias get to you. Najee Harris.
Don't add anything in.
Yeah, no. We can't use Najee Harris. You cheated. You said other
I'm
stuff.
at like a
Nope.
67 right now.
Guess is
Stop
voided.
it, Will.
I'm at like a 67 right now.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm gonna take a 72.
All right. The next one is gonna be it's gonna be helmets. Team's
Helmets. Can I pick any team?
Any team, any helmet.
The Tennessee Titans.
Oh, so you're asking me to come up there? I'll take an 87. Bro, those are they're one of the better helmets.
No reaction. This is a little cheap.
No reaction. No reaction.
I don't want to hear it. Your boy was over there feeding you signals. I saw it.
The Cleveland Browns white helmet.
I'm gonna bump it up to like an 82.
Okay. All right. For the last one, we'll go back to accessories. We'll go jerseys. Pick any jersey you want.
Richie, can you go first? I'm gonna think.
Yeah, I'm thinking as well. The Green Bay Packers brown jersey, the brown one, the throwback brown one.
I mean, I really want to say 0, but I'm gonna go for like a 73.
How about give me the New York Giants.
$57.
All right. 57 is not bad. You're only 4 points off.
I had to readjust real quick.
It was 61, so only get 4 points makes you 31. Tom and Richie, your number was 50, so you were 23 points off.
The Green Bay Packers.
Richie, the brown white helmet
You killed
is
me
so
with that
clean.
Titans pick, Will.
I hate the brown
Their
white.
helmets are so good.
What?
No, they're not. They're mid.
What?
All right, so
One more round for the
yeah.
fans.
Oh no, one more round. Richie and Dom are at 23, and Will and John are at 31. Of course, you want the lowest points to win this. So last round, you guys can pick who you want to do the numbering order.
Flynn, what do you want to do?
I think I should do the number just because we got it perfect last time.
What do you think?
You want to try me?
Let me do the
Try
number.
again?
I got it.
Yeah. And wait, I'll ask
we
the
got
question
it
and you
perfect
guess.
when I did the number.
All right, word.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
You close your eyes.
Will, I can't trust that. What's happening here? Who's doing it?
I'm doing it. I'm asking the questions.
All right, Will, turn around.
Oh.
All right, this is for Dom. Okay. This one is for John. All right. We're good. We'll start off with the first one. Of course, going back to current wide receivers.
Dom, you want to go first?
Yeah, no, John, you can start this one off for me, John.
All right. Give me a Keenan Allen.
I'm gonna take Donovan.
Whoa.
Jones.
Whoa. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. You go first. I didn't.
I'm gonna take Donovan Peoples-Jones.
All right, so I'm at like 37 right now.
Okay.
No reactions, no facial expressions, nothing. You get +5.
Keenan Allen, he's been balling right now. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go too high. I'm gonna go 79. I'm not looking at anything. No facial reaction.
All right.
79.
Second to last topic. We're gonna do just defenses, overall current defenses.
Yeah, John, you got me on this one.
Give me the New York Jets.
Let me see here. Oh, I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
Man, I'm still like a 35, 30, 32, 35.
Okay.
Well,
I gotta climb the ladder a little bit. I see. So I'm gonna even 88.
All right. For the last one, this one's a little bit different. We're gonna go guac like meter. Whatever player guac likes, you can put him on a meter. So Lamar would be 0. Baker Mayfield would be 100.
Okay.
That's how you read.
I'll start this one off actually. Lamar Jackson.
So you're telling me I gotta go low?
That's how you perceive it. Then yes.
Give me 25 as my final.
25 as your final.
This goes down as I don't know what number it is, but this is gonna go down as the worst game When I find out that your number's got to be like 3 or 2. It's like 2 or 3. I hope you know. I'm just gonna go and tell you that.
Give me Baker Mayfield.
96. I mean, 94. I'm gonna lock it in 94 because he doesn't love Baker Mayfield that much. 94.
You saw the facial expression. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna bump it down. Is that what you saw?
It doesn't. If I did, it doesn't really matter.
No,
Richie guessed for 40.
All right. Well, Richie and Dom, you guys ended up at 35 points. Of course, your number was 13. Richie.
Rich, I don't know where you're getting like 39
Watch this,
from.
Will.
Like,
You're about to be really mad.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Will, your number was 87, so only give up 7 points there, but that does come out to a loss of 38 points.
I
Richie
kind
and
of think we
Dom.
should do one more round.
Richie and Dom.
Why'd you say
35.
Baker Mayfield? That was 100.
No, it wasn't. You shouldn't have known that. It shouldn't have been 100.
He said
I think we should do
100.
one more round. One
One
more
more
round.
round.
All right. Who are you guys doing?
Just do the opposite, whoever. So
No. Can I ask the question again?
no, I got just do the opposite.
Let's do opposite. Do
Nope.
opposite.
Nope.
Do opposite. Do opposite.
Whatever, bro.
All right. I'm putting the number up, so who's going down? Okay. All right. Will, you're up.
Oh, my fault.
All right, Richie, this is yours. All right. And then Will, this is yours. So yeah, we're good.
All right.
For the first topic, since you guys want it weird, we'll do fullbacks.
Give me one, Rich. Let's go.
We got we got to be on the same page.
No, I got you. I know my fullbacks.
Juszczyk.
Oh,
I'm gonna start us off at like a 97.
Yeah,
that's the best fullback in the league, probably.
Well, I mean, there's 2 fullbacks in the damn game, so.
Patrick Ricard.
yep.
I mean, that's your own guy. Give me Patrick Ricard.
Give me a 95.
All right. Moving on to head coaches.
All right, I'll kick this one off. Let me think. I gotta think. Ooh, this is a good question, Jack. I really like this question. I really like how it's constructed.
All right.
I really like the educational detail behind it.
I'll go first.
Thank
I'm gonna go Kevin O'Connell.
You know that's a dog. You know that is a dog. You know that's a dog. Oh man. I mean, I might just stay at 97. I mean, I like it up here. I'm gonna stay at 97.
Will, are we gone?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cleveland Browns head coach. I completely forgot his name.
Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah.
87.
Okay.
All right, for the last one, we'll do Super Bowl chances for this year.
You mean like odds?
Like the chance they win the Super Bowl, 1 to 100.
All right.
Ooh, this is a good question here.
This is weird.
I'm gonna take. I think the
I don't know.
Baltimore Ravens.
I'm gonna go with
Give
the
me-
Browns. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Give me 90%.
Browns playoff chances.
Dom, I'm going with the Browns.
Wait, playoff chances or Super Bowl chances?
Super Bowl to win it.
Oh, well, with Super Bowl.
To win it.
All right, so you're
90%.
definitely telling me to go down here because they're not even making the playoffs because the Steelers are better. So
Like way down.
I'm gonna take like I'm in the 80s.
80?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll take 80.
Oh, come on, it's collusion. That's collusion.
Give me
That's
80.
collusion. That's
Yeah, the
collusion.
number was 77 for both teams.
Those terrible questions. Terrible questions.
Those are
What?
great questions right
Patrick
there.
Ricard's supposed to be like a mid-run fullback, but like since he's the only
Talking
fullback in the
fullbacks,
league, he's pretty good.
Kyle Juszczyk and Patrick Ricard are in the 90s.
CJ Ham.
Ever
CJ
talk to
Ham
him?
could have been a good 77.
CJ Ham would have been a good one.
My fault.
Maybe
Um,
like no, but like
Alec Ingold. Is he still in the
he's a
league?
dog.
Yeah, but he's a
dog.
36. He's a 36.
He's like an 86.
Yeah, so Richie and Dom won that one on the last round right there. That's gonna be it for us today.
My
You
fault,
follow us
Palermo.
on TikTok, SJ Sports Shows. Make sure to watch the latest video and subscribe. It's gonna be down on Richie and John's heads. So for Will Kukowski, Dom Rafina, Richie Zangar, John Palermo, and me, Jack Hemler.